Hi guys, how are y'all today? Right? Like I don't already know. I'm so excited that we have the capability to bring you classes online. We welcome your feedback. So anything you can say that can help us do it better, please put it in the comments, send me an email. Now, I'm going to have one free class on YouTube, and I'll share that through our other social media. But if you're a member, no, you're going to get all of our classes streamed via Facebook group. So that's going to be available to you all week. And anyway, I know you guys are ready. I'm ready. Let's do some yoga. So I'll go ahead and ask you to. I like to start on my back, laying on my back with my eyes shut. Now that might not be comfortable to you, so you might want to be in a seated position. You know who you are. You might want to be in child's pose. I know who you are. Get in any comfortable spot. And I ask that you just shut your eyes. Just shut your eyes and start to bring all of the energy into your body. And as you sit here or lay here on the floor, your eyes closed, body still, take a moment just to notice what you feel. And for this hour, suspend all of the thinking, all of the monkey mind, and just feel your body. So I'll ask you for a moment, just to think for just a moment. Um, the last time you walked into a room, you could feel maybe some uneasy energy. Maybe there was an argument or just some bad vibes, right? We can all feel those bad vibes. But imagine that for just a moment, and then come back into your body at this moment. Everything that's going on the planet right now is affecting us. It is creating this tension. It is creating these energies of fear and stress. Now, what you feel in your body, you project out into the world. So if you're at home, your kids can feel this, your spouse can feel this, your animals can feel this. So the more of us that are sending out that fear, that stress, that hate or negativity, we're going to be feeling it back. We're going to be drawing it back into our body. So let this practice be about letting go of that tension, that stress, and just feeling what's actually happening in your body here. And we can start to change what's happening by slowing down our breath, by taking just a moment, lips come together, and we breathe all of the air in. Your full breath. Breathe all of the air out. Your nose, breathe in all of the air. Feel your chest expanding, your belly growing large. All of the air. Nice and smooth. Full and complete. You are on your mat. Take your arms overhead, reach nice and long. If you're laying on your back, reach your toes really far away from your fingertips. If you are seated, reach your arms up. If you are in child's pose, just take your arms and reach them out in front of you. And then start to elongate from each side just a little bit as you find that movement with your breath. If you're on your back now, go ahead and draw your knees into your chest and give them a big hug and squeeze them in tight. Nice. Slowly we'll all come up to seated. And as we come to seated, everyone will start to work your way to all fours. So however is best for you to get there. Whatever you've got going on in your body, go ahead and find your way to all fours. And here we're going to just rock from side to side. We'll plant our hands down, find a nice tabletop position. So we press the floor away, we lift out of the shoulder joint, we square up our hips and our shoulders. And then we'll inhale, we'll raise our gaze up and drop our belly button. Round in your back and your thighs. Really open that between each vertebrae. Inhale, raise your gaze, drop your belly. Exhale, round. Moving through this just a few more times, just to notice, just to open, just to feel. If anyone unwanted thoughts comes into your mind, allow it to flow away. And we'll move back to a neutral spine. Rock your hips from side to side. We'll take our next breath in. We'll raise up with our right arm. We'll stack the shoulders here. We open the side body, the chest, active fingers. Exhale. Take your right hand underneath your left shoulder and bring your right ear to the mat. Use this position to deepen. You can press your hand into the floor. You can take your left hand behind your back. Just move. Inhale, raise your right hand back up, reach it up tall and round. And then we'll bring our hand back to the floor. So once your hand comes back to the floor again, we line up, we reposition, we'll make sure we're nice and strong. And then our left hand's going to reach up, stack our shoulders. And exhale, take your left hand underneath your right armpit. And your ear comes to the floor. Inhale, slowly come up. We'll take our left hand up, stack, we reach, we open. Bring your hand down to the mat. Go ahead and reposition, shift your hips from side to side. And the hands are going to stay on the floor here, and we'll take our hips up for downward facing dog. hips come up. Press our heels down, but that touch the mat. So we don't force or strain them, but we press them back. Now the pads of the fingers are wide and the heels of the hands because it gives us a strong base. And that's for our strong foundation. Roll your shoulders away from your ears and high your shoulder towards your armpit. Press your underarm towards your thighs. Up to our toes and the balls of your feet. Down. Inhale, bring it tall on toes or balls of your feet. And exhale, pressing down with your heels. Rock your hips side to side. When your body is empty of breath, slowly walk your feet to your hands. Hang heavy here and bend your knees. Let your hands be heavy. Everything release here. So we're nice and soft. We don't have to force. We don't have to strain. Please don't ever, ever do anything that hurts your body. Halfway lift, we'll breathe in. We'll lengthen out. Straighten your leg. Now fall down again, soften, release. That should have felt pretty good. Let's do it again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall down. Soften your knees. And rooting down into your feet. We'll inhale, come all the way up top. Reach both hands overhead. Now we'll take a side bend to the right. Reach over with your left arm. Inhale all the way up tall. And inhale all the way up tall. Reach it through with both hands. And exhale, fold in half. Soften the knees as you go. And all inhale. Now our left hand will stay on the floor. We'll breathe and we'll raise our right hand. Our right leg will go straight. Bend the left knee. Maybe we even pick up the heel. Maybe we gaze up. Exhale. Inhale, our left hand will come up. Our left leg will go straight. Our right knee will bend and maybe pick up the heel. Fold down. Soften the knees as you go. Halfway lift, breathe in, long and flat through the spine. Active energy. And release the breath, the muscles, the body, the knees. Root down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up tall. Reach both hands overhead. And exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come up tall. Reach it up. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe in, raise up with your right hand. Reach it up. Take your right leg straight, bend the left knee. Exhale. Inhale the other side. Reach up our left arm, or left leg straight, or right knee bends. Halfway lift, breathe. Hands are coming onto the mat. We'll step back with our left foot. So as you step back with your left foot, we hold this lunge. We breathe here. We take time to feel everything in this position. Slowly, we'll take our right hand up towards the ceiling. Our back heel stays up off of the mat. Our back knee stays up. Round down into the right foot. Turn and pivot the back heel. And come up for warrior two. We'll take a deep breath in. Bring your hands together behind your back. Interlace your fingers and pull your knuckles down towards the floor. As you get to the ceiling, open your chest, open your heart. No straining or forcing. Exhale, hinge your heart forward. Come forward from the hips. Allow your top and allow your hands to come away from your low back. Release your hands. Inhale, first warrior. Reach up and back. Front knee stays bent. The right hand comes up, the left hand, and you look back or do it by the floor. Whatever feels best. All the areas into the left and both hands come down to the floor. Our back heel will come up and we'll step our feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale. Plant the hands. Sit back with your right foot. Hold the lunge. Shut the eyes. Feel your foundation. We can take our left hand up, reach it up tall, set the shoulders, breathing, opening. We'll turn our back foot and raise up for warrior two. A big breath into the lungs. Hands come together behind your back. We pull down with the hands. We gaze up. Exhale. Hinge forward. Let your head drop. Let the hands come away from your low back. Don't force them. They may rest on the low back. And release your hands. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse through. Find your position that works best for your body. Hold here in. Exhale, both hands down. Step your feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, soften down. Root down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Both hands. Reach out the tailbone. All the air into the body. Exhale, we bend our knees and drop our hips. Tucking that tailbone, bringing the energy in to the body. Now we may stay up nice and high in a box stool, or we may come deeper. That makes our chest rock forward. Find which way works best for you. Big breath in. Exhale, hold down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands plant on the mat. We'll step back with our left foot. Again, find your lunge. Feel the energy here. Slowly, we're going to come up and find a low crescent lunge. So if you're in a low crescent lunge, we really want our front toe forward, our knee over our ankle, our hip over our back knee. So it's more of a square, right? Both hands come up. You can interlace the fingers if you like. Fill it up with air. Exhale, we'll take kneeling reverse revolve. Our left hand comes forward and our right hand comes back. So this provides a twist in the body. We can gaze forward or we can gaze back. But as we're here, we can start to let our hips come just a little more forward. With the front palm, inhale, reach up with the left hand. Right hand at the hip. Now this is a good place to be, but we might want to take our hips a little closer to the top of the mat. We might want to reach back through that back foot. We can take a back bend here if we like. All of the air into the lungs. Exhale, we'll bring both hands on the inside of our foot. Both hands come on the inside of your foot. We'll take our back knee up and turn and pivot our back heel. As we find this turn and pivot, we can take both hands and ease into a side bend. Now that's cool, right? Not everyone can do this. If your knee is bad, sister, you know who I'm talking to, bring your tush up. nice and flexible. Hands can stay on the floor. Hands can lift up. But we don't want to crumble down. We want to keep our spine nice and long and hard lift. Oh, yeah. Lunge, and we'll exhale, walk our hands to the back of our mat. We'll switch to side lunge at the back. We might stay up tall. We might have our hips come down. We can even sit our tush on the floor. But wherever we're at, our spine is long. Breath. We're getting rid of anything that is toxic in the body. Both hands will come down right about the middle of the mat. And both hips will come up and we'll raise our body all up. Take your hands overhead, press the fingertips, or press the palms towards the ceiling. We'll take a side move towards the right. Back to center. Side bend towards the left. Back to center, reach up with both hands. Exhale. Fold in half. Now the purpose of this class is just to move through a morning routine. But you know who you are. If you'd like to go into a split here, you can certainly go into a split. If you would like to do a headstand or a handstand here, Titivasana, firefly pose is also available. Stay online, and we will offer tutorials throughout the week with headstand, crow pose, any other variation that you might suggest. One more deep round of breath here. Our hands will come down. We'll empty all the air and halfway breathe. Walk your hands to the left foot. Turn all the toes towards the back of your mat. We'll take our back knee down, hamstring stretch. Everybody's hamstrings are different. We might do a split here. We might be nice and square and lift your hands up. Toes might come down. Long. You bring your heart towards your knee. Lots of variations. We don't want to hurt anything in the body, but we do want to open everything possible. From our hamstring stretch, we'll soften the left knee. The half moon, we might have our hand on a block, the floor, and then reach up with the right hand. And you might have your legs, toes pointed, back foot. All the air moves your body. Exhale, hold it in half. Let the back release, the shoulders. right, how are we doing? Are we doing okay? Hey, you know who you are. Get back into practice with this. Exhale, soften down, head to shoulders. Root down into your feet. Right from your variation. Exhale, fold in the back. Halfway lift, breathe. Step back with arm right foot. Find your legs. Twist your feet. Feel nice and strong. And when you lay that foundation, take your back knee. Our next breath in. Those hands are coming up. Reverse revolve. Our right hand will come forward, our left hand will come back. So we'll notice here, maybe we can start to reach our hips. Maybe we gaze forward. Maybe we gaze back. And flip your front palm. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up with your right hand. Left hand to the hip or reaching back from your back. All the air comes in. All the hand comes in the side of your foot. We pick up our back knee and turn to the right side of our mat so we can come to our left. Remember, our hips can be up high, but our heart is lifted. Hands pressed into the mat. Hips swaying to the other side. Remember not doing anything that hurts your knee, your hips, your heart. Keep it lifted. Those feet. Hips come up. We'll raise all the way up. Both hands overhead. Interlace up. And from side to side. Nice little side bend. Feet are parallel. Exhale. Fold in half. Hands come down. This time, I'm going to ask you to take your feet a little wider apart. Maybe a little wider apart. Maybe a little wider apart. No, not so much. We hurt our body. Yeah. So much tension. That's all we need. What the heck are we having? Find rounding the low back. Breath is moving. Clearing out all of that stuff. Each breath. And we can hold those negative emotions in our body forever as we allow it. Or each new breath in, clear them out. From wherever you're at, on your mat, soften your knees. Breathing in, feet come back to a comfortable distance, and we start to walk our hands to the top of our mat. Both sets of toes come forward, and we'll drop our back knee. Here we come into a hamstring stretch, right? Your variation. This could be a split. It could be something with a knee bend. We want to find a way that fits your body. So it can be anything you like. But find it, lengthen through the heart, and then bring the heart forward. Another breath in. Soften the hands. Soften the right knee. Bring your right hand forward. And we'll step here. And then reach up with the left. Body up. Any variation of work. If we like to reach back to the left. Bring both hands. And bring your feet to touch. Breathe. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale. Fold down. Use your hands on the mat here, and we'll heel toe our feet apart. We'll turn our toes out and draw our squat. Now, if your knees hurt, we're going to stay up halfway and keep your hands on the mat. If the knees feel good, we'll come all the way down. Rock our hips. You know, some of us might be up and our heels might be up, but we're just trying to find an opening for our hips and our thighs. Slowly we'll take all of your turn hands forward and sit back on our hips. Take your right leg straight. I'm sorry, take your left leg straight. Take your right foot over your left. Now, with a nice long spine here, right? We don't want to do any of this. We don't want to send this low back out. We want to be nice and tall. And we might stay right here hugging the knee. We might take this right hand behind our back and the left elbow on the outside of that knee. We can tip the fingers. We can take them all the way down. We can gaze back. Each breath in, we lengthen through the spine. Each exhale, we twist a little deeper. 5 more rounds of breath here. Gently release. We are going to take our right hand and wrap it around our right knee. Right elbow on the inside of that direction. And 2 rounds of breath here. Slowly come back to center. Unravel your legs. Give your knees just a little release. This time we'll take our left leg, we'll cross it over the right. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll hug our knee into our chest. With a big breath in, the exhale, we'll take this and we'll take our left hip behind our back. Right elbow on the outside of our knee. In. Out. Fear of anxiety. This is a brand new day. It's a brand new life. We'll be what we make of it. Slowly release. And switch sides. We'll take our right hand behind our back, our left elbow, this time on the inside of our left knee. Lengthen through the spine. Breathe in and gaze back behind you. And gently release. We'll unravel our legs and plant both feet. Hands behind our back. We'll windshield our knees from side to side. Slowly, we're going to come down onto our back. As we come down to the back, go ahead and find a comfortable position. Now, some of us cannot lay all the way on our back. So if you're expecting, you're going to keep your chest upright. So you should come down probably more than this, right? So you have a bolster behind your back. If you know you're ready, then you can come all the way down. And if it hurts to have your legs straight, you can have them bent for just a minute. That's we're going to hug them in for just a moment. And rock from the side to side. This should feel like a massage on that low back, on the sacrum, hips, sides of the back. Then we'll plant both feet and let the knees come down. or take the bottoms of the feet together. Allow the knees to open. So here we can press that low back into the floor and then allow the knees to soften a little bit. And we might have the feet really high up into our sit bones. I like mine about midway. You might have them very far away. Your knees are up really high. You can put a bolster, a block, a towel, something under here, but just find the best. We'll all take our left hand on our heart and our right hand on our low belly. Allow your eyes to shut. Feel here. Feel the air as it moves into the nose. Feel the air as it leaves the lungs. Hold. My postures that we hold for longer periods of time are just as important as the muscular postures, if not more important. Work on the joints and connective tissue. But they're also more of a meditative practice. Keeping your mind healthy is very important on the day. No thoughts come in, simply breath and thoughts of breath flowing into the body, feeling where it goes. We'll take 3 more rounds of breath. All of the air out. Let's open the mouth. Slowly bring your knees together. And into your chest, you rock from side to side. Maybe draw a circle with your knee. Do that, draw it the other way. Now we'll take both feet on the floor, right up to your hip bones, or maybe a little farther away, but the toes are facing the same direction. Shoulders press into the mat. Our palms press into the floor, and we lift our hips up. We can walk our shoulders under more. We can take our hands underneath our hips. Yes. Allow this counter stretch to release any unwanted tension. Wheel if you like. As large a breath as you can. Large as an exhale as you can. Slowly. Now remember, if you're expecting to have your back propped up, if you are not expecting the hips can come all the way down, knees come into the chest and we allow them to fall to the right side. Shoulders stay down. It doesn't matter how far the knees come down. For my personal practice, I really like to take this top leg straight. Lengthen through the spine and press those shoulders down. Really down. Left palm. Another breath in. Exhale, we'll soften this top knee. We'll bring the knees back to center and allow them to go off to the left. It can be a simple twist. I like to take my top leg and straighten it out. Pressing the shoulder blades into the floor. Take your gaze to the right. And again, throw your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Slowly release. We take our hands down, our feet up. We draw them over our hips. Take our arms overhead. We might come to shoulder stands here. Might not. Really, whatever in your practice that you feel like you might need. Finish that. And slowly we'll come out. We'll take our legs and extend them long. Take our palms and face them up. We soften everything in our body. Be prepared for rest. take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it all out. Wiggle your toes and your fingers and draw your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Roll to your right side. When you're ready, find your way to a comfortable seated position. Your hands to the center of your heart. There is a light within each and every one of us. Thank you so much for sharing your light with me this morning. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. In about 15 minutes, we're going to do yen and yoga nidra. And so it'll be some yen postures. They're the deep stretches on the floor. There's not a lot of movement. Very stable meditative practice. And it will be included with a 15-minute yoga nidra script. Yoga nidra helps promote healthy sleep. And again, all of these videos from our classes, while we're on break, are going to be on our member page. If you haven't been added to our member page yet and you're a member, please send me an email. I will get you added. And if you're not a member and you'd like to be included in that group, send me an email. We can figure something out. But my name is Lynn. I am with Sunshine Yoga Shack. Namaste.